You're pretty when I'm drunk.
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 And I'm pretty fucking drunk.
Guys, Saturday, yeah, I said I probably wasn't going to do a brew review, and because it was automotive stuff and that never goes as planned. This actually went as planned and ended up shooting the shit. My friend Rob is in the process of building a one-of-a-kind Harley Davidson and other projects that he's got going on in his project, and by the time it was all said and done and I got home, it was way too late to do a brew review. But we will be looking at Mischief from the Bruery, Belgian style ale, golden and hoppy, 8.5%. But quickly before we do that, a few of you have asked, and I see in the comments that some of the rest of you have resolved the problem, but just in case someone actually wants the list as I have it, as I read it, I will be putting this down in the description box so you can just copy and paste it wherever you want. And another thing, looking kind of like for some tech information or, you know, viewpoint, because I don't pretend to know it all. Travis does that for me. Been having a conversation, especially with my good friend JR10 Desert Gold, and one of the things that he showed in one of his videos was a roller cam pin. For you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, see that part that's moving on top there? That's your cam pin. That holds the bolt assembly into your bolt carrier group. And as you can see, it's square. And in some situations, some people have had an issue with this wearing or causing drag or any kind of problems like that could be related with this. And there's companies out there that make a round version of that. Like this one, which is from POF USA. And as you can see, what they have done, give it the focus there, they have placed a high quality roller bearing on top that would run. So if this hits at all, it's simply gonna, you know, roll on itself. It's I know this one is the NP3 coated, so it doesn't even require lubrication, which, you know, we all would anyway. I know. But yeah, okay. Thank you. The problem is I've noticed in doing my research on these, they come in 3 different versions. Supposedly, from what JR10 was saying, one that just drops in. So if that's the case, obviously that bearing surface is smaller on the one that you have, Desert Gold. And then I saw one that basically states right in their thing that you need to remove your gas block. That's the little thing at the top. That's kind of, to me, this always kind of looks like an old dragster with the big air scoop. Well, the big air scoop thingy is called your gas block, and that has to be removed because this will not get the clearance to slide in there without hitting that. But POF, what they do is they sell it as a kit. They supply a gas key that has been kind of beefed up and then notched so that when you go to install it or do your cleaning, that this will miss that. But a lot of people, including JR10, say don't mess with your gas key. Don't take it out. You know, first of all, anybody that's has any kind of a quality job, you'll look at the that gas key and those notches on each side of the bolts. That's called staking. That is just another way to ensure that it can't back out. So first of all, you'd have to be able to get those out in order to replace that. And if you have a good functioning setup, is that something that you really want to do? So as of this moment in time, I'm not exactly sure. This is another one where POF USA sent it to me to do a video, but I am certainly not planning on unstaking my Spikes Tactical Nickel Boron setup to do this. So I might have to see if I have a bolt carrier that could possibly be a victim. We could, you know, we could put it in our mystery YouTuber's bolt carrier. So I guess any of you guys that deal with this, your thoughts, JR10, now that you've, you know, I sent him a link and he wasn't impressed at all, but this is the company. And, you know, like I said, obviously that bearing is of a bigger dimension than the ones that you have, because, like I said, I've seen 3 different versions of this on the internet. One that didn't say anything about needing to do anything special other than swap it out. And then there was the one that said that you needed to remove your gas key in order to install it, which means you would always have to take your gas key off in order to do general maintenance like cleaning. That would never be for me. Or this version, which has a permanent setup, and again you'd want to have this restaked. I know you can get a tool. I don't know how much they cost, but they're relatively simple. It just slides over. You align it with your bolts, and it'll stake that for you just by twisting a knob on there. Okay, enough chit chat. So, have anybody that is hearing my voice ever had a problem with their cam pin actually doing any damage to either itself or to the inside of your receiver? And then also, you know, again, thoughts on removing your gas key. For me, the little voice is saying, don't do it. Okay, let's do this. Mischief. I'm gonna open the this big boy with the big boy, the 50 cal, and it has the breweries used on every one of their bottles. They do recommend a temperature range on this, which I am just a little bit above. Mine's actually technically I guess that would be below. This is a little bit colder than they recommend, but I am using the proper receptacle. And as a side technical note, I have not had anything since 9 o'clock this morning, so could be a short one. And another bottled conditioned beer that has absolutely no problems giving you some head. Good 3 fingers of it right there. So carbonation, not a problem, unlike that one bottle I bought that must have just said bottle unconditioned. You can smell those Belgian Belgium goodness in there, but on top of that, there's like a sweet hoppiness. Again, I'm getting attacked by the stuffies, so not getting 100% of it, but it almost smells like a sweet fruit mixed in amongst all of that. Okay, been waiting on this for a while, so cheers, guys. That is kind of a unique pairing. Doing you got the Belgian style, you know, the yeast and the flavors that come along with that, and it's almost like it's almost like two separate little camps going on here. You got the Belgian side of it, and then like right behind that, you kind of get a neat kind of like a hoppiness, but that has like a sweet, almost like a fruit like flavor that you're getting with that. I almost want to say I'm kind of getting the impression like like grape or something. See if this says anything about itself. Enjoy fresh. So this isn't something that you're going to want to sit on for a while. It is unfiltered, so you don't want to get too carried away. Which on my pour, I probably could have been a lot more gentle than I was, but I came away clean. And other than that, they tell you about the glass, and they don't really tell you much more. Not quite evil, yet not to be trusted. This golden ale is effervescent, dry, hoppy, crisp. You'll want to keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's definitely unique. Sorry. Serious? God, talk about Mr. Center of the Attention shit all the time. Right in the middle of a damn brew review. What the hell is your problem?
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's 5:30 your time. You're drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's nothing there I'm going to argue with.
Or sure ain't.
Okay, well, you're right in the middle of it, so you might as well just go with it.
I'm becoming a regular staple on the BandEBrewReviews here.
Yeah, evidently.
Somebody's got to bring some class to this shit.
Since how I know you're at work, you must be bored.
Oh, and I can get ready to get off work, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I'm bored, yeah.
Okay, well, hey, as a technical...
I'm working a bike shop and it's the middle of winter. What else am I going to do?
Here, I'm just going to put you over here so I don't even have to hold you, because you're kind of heavy. Okay, so since you're in the middle of the brew review, I'm having actually a pretty awesome beer called Mischief from the Bruery. But that little item that we talked about from the company POF, the roller cam kit, yeah, they sent me one.
Nice.
Well, yeah, but you know, me and you sort of talked about this. The only way to use their roller cam pin is to use their dedicated gas key.
Oh yeah. This is the one you have to change out the gas key. So
yeah, I
think I have a solution to your problem.
A different bolt carrier?
No, you know, there's a certain there's a certain rifle that's being given away to a certain YouTuber, that will go unnamed.
So you're the guys right now that are watching this video are like, this sounds reminiscent. I basically said I showed the AR and I said the unnamed individual, could possibly be the guinea pig for this.
There you go.
Okay, well, that is a possibility. That is a nice heavy M16 style bolt carrier that's in that particular AR, by the way, which I'm sure you know.
Exactly. I think that would that'd actually probably be a good test bed gun for that product.
Well, the next question would be is how in the hell do you unstake a gas key?
I would suggest drink 5 beers, get a big ass breaking bar, and hope for the best.
I did actually consult a couple of forums, and most guys said that for the most part that they found it real easy to remove the gas key even while staked.
I mean, once you overcome the staking, it'll come right out, which, I said, man, I'm not too hung up on staking, because let's face it, staking is basically for full auto fire, and that's what most mill stake is for, is full auto, and none of us are ever going to have the cash to have a full auto weapon.
That, and I'm also running out of battery, so this is going to be cut short. Also, if I'll just use the words recreational AR versus life safety AR.
Exactly.
I would want to know 100% that I can rely on all my parts if my weapon was being built to defend my life or to guard something or protect someone else's life. This AR, for instance, is I'm sure not going to be for that. It's going to be enjoyed and loved, and I know he is going to appreciate the efforts that fellow YouTubers have gone through to give him something, because he basically gave up his passion in firearms because he decided to put his family first. So I don't want to say too much, because if I do, then the person would probably be able to figure out that I was talking about him.
I was about to say, why don't you just give it away?
Oh, the part?
No, I was going to say, why don't you just say some more and give away who it is?
Oh, no, we'll skip that. I know for a fact that that he has been more active on YouTube, that he's getting some of his life back together, and let's just say that there's a good possibility that he'd see this video.
I have noticed he has been a little more active in the YouTubing community.
Yes. But you are exactly right, that that platform kind of has been my guinea pig, so my only real concern is taking this one apart. I could have my guy probably restake that, or I have no idea how much it costs, but there actually is a AR bolt carrier staking tool, and it's very, very simple. It basically slides over your whole carrier, and it has a couple of pinholes at the top, and you align basically it has a hole big enough to put an Allen wrench through it, and it catches the Allen wrench, the bolt inside yours, and that's how it becomes aligned, and you just leave those pins in place. And then it has the staking tool, which just screws in, and you put a kind of a breaker bar on it, give it an extra turn, and I can't imagine that staking tool is very expensive. I could be shocked. I haven't done a look-see at it yet, though.
I mean, I'm sure there's more than one company that makes it, so, I'm sure somebody makes one that's reasonably affordable.
I mean, obviously, a worst-case scenario, I can get that off of there by grinding the head, but I would be destroying a gas key, and I would be destroying the stock screws.
I think I'm probably going to invest in one of those roller cans, and I may do the other one we talked about the other night. With the that you don't have to modify the gas key.
I have to get you the right link. JR10 Desert Gold. He's the one that he recommends is just a flat drop-in. I think it's $24. So.
Yeah, if I can get the one without the non-modified one, then I may put one of those in my 10-year gun because I really don't want to wear out that nickel Teflon finish on that rifle.
Okay. My battery just went from yellow to red, so I need to wrap up this brew review.
All I can say, drink more beer.
Just drink 3 more beers and go grab an Allen wrench.
There you go.
Okay. On the E scale, again, shocker from the Bruery. Mischief, I give this a 10. Just everything from them is outstanding. It's very unique, that mix of Belgian styles and and the hoppiness, and they really work well together. It's fairly complex. I mean, it starts off with the Belgian side, works its way through to the hoppy side, and ends with just a very clean, smooth finish. I spent more time talking about a bulk carrier than I did about an expensive bottle of beer. Thank you, DJ Alkaline 1.
That's funny. Smooth, clean finish. Isn't that what you say about Pete?
No, I think you're thinking about. Never mind. We'll talk later. What are we gonna look at next? Well, another treat, at least for me, I'm hoping. Tomorrow, I want to look at Great Lake Brewing Company's. Just love Great Lakes. They're just a great brewery. Blackout Stout. This is a Imperial Stout, and alcohol percentage. Travis, what is it?
5.5.
9%. Travis does not get a gold star for the day.
9. That should put me on my ass.
Okay. Seems how the camera's about to die anyway. Like I said, I'll put a link below to Obama's accomplishments.